The following podcast is scheduled for one fall with no time limit.
Super hot fire!
The greatest spectacle in podcast entertainment, Mr. Nestlemania.
That was literally verbal diarrhea. I'm setting the bar awfully low. Titus O'Neil keeps running directly into that bar. Get him off my TV, get him off my TV. You make me very angry.
The man who has a better IQ than you, the awe-inspiring JC.
You should go work for WWE because you'd be so far up Vince's butt.
No.
Oh, you are such a sucker.
You
You
are.
defend everything, all the bad moves they make.
This is the Jobber Knocker Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Jobber Knocker Podcast. As always, it's Nestlemania. Alongside for the ride is JC. We have quite a big week
Yeah,
ahead here.
we are out of the fast lane into
We are.
slow lane, but you know what?
Yeah.
Before we hit the fast lane, you gotta pimp your shit,
That's
dog.
true.
This Saturday.
This Saturday night, March 16th in Peabody, Massachusetts at the Knights of Columbus in Peabody. Beautiful downtown Peabody, 96 Main Street. I'm telling you, folks, bell time is at 7. Doors open at 6:30. There's a cash bar. Tickets are dirt freaking cheap. I got an amazing card for you. I mean, this is for a punk kid that grew up in the backyard, learning how to be a professional wrestler, and now running his own wrestling show with one of his friends, and having all these people with us is going to be
Like Chad Epic.
Yeah, well, besides Chad Epic. Everybody else on the card is fantastic. I'll be there 3 hours calling commentary in a dapper suit that I picked out specifically for the night.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a good night. There's a cash bar, like I said. All the proceeds go to the Northeast Arc. It's headlined by a 5-man ladder match to crown the very first Proving Ground champion.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful custom-made belt that is way too expensive for my taste, but it's a beautiful-looking belt nonetheless. The King is going to take on Derek Simonetti, and I have it on good authority. There's going to be some bloodshed. So that's going to be some fun, as well as Tough Talk Tony Spencer taking on Alexander Lee of the Mainstay Posse, and much, much more. Check it out. If you're going to buy your tickets now, go to provinggroundbrand.com. If you're not going to do that, go to the door. Tickets will be there on the door. Hopefully, I've been told that we're getting pretty high up there, so there may be tickets at the door. I don't know. But please come out, celebrate it, and have fun with us. We want you there. Okay. Now, let's get into something. I have to say, I got to say this much. It was a weird pay-per-view,
But
but
I
it was
liked
good.
I liked Fastlane. It was the chalk reigned supreme as we expected,
Yep.
pretty much. But they had so many like little things like out of nowhere, and it was like very unpredictable, which is something I liked about it. But we'll kick right off the top. Again, this is something we've known since Crown Jewel that at some point Shane McMahon was going to turn on The Miz, and we get that. And you know what? I liked it. I enjoyed it. Like, Shane McMahon is like, whatever, but he was getting legitimate heat, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then we even saw it on SmackDown, like, him getting even more heat. I'm like, this is going to work, because The Miz is already over.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, for him as a babyface, it's always going to be weird. You need someone who's actually getting heat. Shane's got legitimate heat. In the dad angle, it worked. He made him like a big potato, but it worked.
I'm telling you right now, the one thing that took me out of that entire thing was that the Miz's dad looked so like, yeah, that's my son getting beaten up. Oh, he's in a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu triangle chokehold. Nope, I'm not going to help him. It's like, you could tell, like, if you looked really closely, if you went back
if
there,
a fan jumps the barricade, you get arrested.
The referee was, like, waving him to, like, come out and help his son. He was just sitting there, like you said, like a potato head. Just like, oh, I don't know, Mike's getting hurt. I'll just sit here. Like, I'm sure it was a thrill for him to be involved in a storyline, but he just, God damn it. There was one thing I was like, the match itself was perfectly fine. There was nothing great about it, but the ending of it all was great, but they went out of their way to go. The Miz had a Cleveland shirt. He was in Cleveland. He was the babyface. And then, of course,
This has been planned since Crown Jewel.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you know, they don't do a lot of things far in advance and well thought out, but this was well thought out.
oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Next up, we have always in the shine, Mandy Rose in her first ever title opportunity, held her own in this match. The ending was one of the dumbest things I've seen them, and then they literally like doubled down on it on SmackDown. Like, you know, it's always when they say, I've never seen a match end like that, there's usually a reason. So whoever booked this, like, don't ever book anything like that again.
Oh, my
'cause
God.
It was very weird. Like, I guess it was effective in what they're trying to do, but like, slip on the, like, what? No. Like, there's so many other ways, like, you could have Sonya, like, cost her than that.
You know, it doesn't help your case with how much you love her when stuff like this happens, because it just gives me like not really.
Oh,
good
you mean
ammo.
something that she doesn't control?
No, I know, but I'm just saying like that does for me, somebody like me, that doesn't matter. You know, for
That's
you, it's
true.
like, you know what I mean?
You
So when
have
I'm-
you have hate goggles on.
Oh
when you
yeah,
look at her.
absolutely.
She could literally like go out there and
Yeah.
do like Ricochet's moves, and you'd be like,
Never
"Oh,
gonna
she
happen.
can't wrestle."
If she could
Yeah, no one can do Ricochet's move. That's why he's Ricochet.
If Mandy Rose could not do the jumping knee for one match, I'd be
but
surprised.
that's one of her signature moves.
I
That's
know.
like saying Randy Orton shouldn't do the RKO.
No,
it's
it's not. No.
Roman
No, no,
Reigns
no, no,
shouldn't
no,
do the
no.
spear.
No.
Yeah.
The RKO and the spear are a finish. Her jumping knee is 5 moves. She does that 5 or 6 times.
Okay,
on
then
the
John
match.
Cena should never do the 5-knuckle shuffle because it's a setup move. Baron Corbin shouldn't do the. Is it the winds have changed?
Do those guys do that same move 6 times in a match?
She did it twice.
She does it all the fucking
Because it's a
time.
good-looking move,
It's
bro.
the only move she
That
does.
is not true. That
It's
is not
the
true.
only move
That
she
is
does
not
besides
true.
her finish.
That is not true.
Okay, sure, whatever. Anyway, it was a schmoz. It was stupid at the end. Unfortunately for you, it didn't look good, and it doesn't help your cause. But again,
does. She
not
was-
her, not
Mandy's
her
a
fault.
star.
Not her fault.
Mandy and Sonya's stuff is one of the most interesting things on SmackDown. I don't know why it went on a freaking when they need tag teams right now, especially on that because the Iconics are the only one. They're breaking up another one possibly. That is to me, it's whatever.
Okay,
But
moving
you know
on.
what? Is the Kofi thing that was next, right?
Yes, in the actual thing. Yeah.
This, I mean, I love everything they're doing with Kofi right now, but this I just thought having him go out there and get his ass kicked was interesting. I thought maybe he'd put up a little of a fight, but it was legitimate like a squash. Like, we're going to fucking beat the shit out of him and rub his face in it.
Oh yeah.
And we've seen plenty of guys, like, do okay in 1-on-2 matches, never mind win, but Kofi literally got nothing, and they just let the bar go out there and bar him from winning.
I'm sure Ben was very excited to see the bar on pay-per-view.
I don't think Ben saw this pay-per-view because
Ben.
he did not text us during Fastlane. He
Ben.
only texted us when we were on SmackDown.
Ben, I know married life is different, Ben, but Jesus Christ, watch the pay-per-view, will you? Come on.
I mean, it's like 6 hours.
It is 6 hours. I'll give him a pass. Although the next,
WrestleMania is going to be like 8.
oh my God,
There's legit like going to be 16 or 17 matches.
I literally think in the middle of it we should just run some laps outside.
Yeah,
Like,
when
it's
Triple
gonna-
H come and Batista come out, I'm going for a run.
Oh God.
I'll watch Batista's entrance and then I'll leave.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
my
song
God,
later.
I cannot
That's-
wait. I cannot wait for this. So look, here's the thing about it. I enjoyed it because it was something that pissed everybody else
Oh,
off.
yeah.
And I was just like, Vince McMahon, for as old as he is sitting there going, did it again. Good job, Vinny.
The
Like he's talking to
backstage thing
himself.
was great.
Oh yeah, but it's odd to me. Like, and I will talk more about it later. But it's a hint of thing that kind of bothers me a little bit, and it's nice, but I think they're doing a little too much of it. Is that the other guys are talking for Kofi a little too much, and I would prefer that Kofi stood up for himself. But I get what they're doing.
Yes.
it's just like
When we get to
too
SmackDown,
much of it is a little too much.
When they got to SmackDown, I thought it was very
it was better. Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's move on to the
Well,
next
like,
thing.
now we gotta hit an intermission Elias, which honestly was one of my favorite parts of the pay-per-view. Like literally, like this guy just comes out in between, recapping the matches, making fun of people in their songs. He made fun of Miz, made fun of Kofi. Like I thought this was great. This is a nice, fun thing throughout the night. You also have the Lacey Evans thing thrown in too. Like more of this stuff. It's more of like that random feel, like where this anything can happen in WWE. Well, legitimately, anything kind of did happen in this pay-per-view, and these things keep falling off my goddamn head. But intermission Elias, thumbs up. I'd look for that all the time.
Okay. Great. Wonderful. I'm not even going to say anything about it because to me it was a non-issue, non-thing.
Because you don't like fun.
That's true.
You don't like
That's
fun.
true.
Which means you probably didn't like the next match because it was fun. The Revival retained. They got an entrance that was covered by
International
Funaki.
commentary.
Funaki got more airtime in the entrance than they did, but whatever.
Hey, he's SmackDown #1 announcer.
But this match was fun. And then, the Revival got their win, but of course, they had to cut their music immediately and let the Spot Fest happen so they could play the babyface music. But you know what? I still had fun watching this match. All 3 of these teams can go. I'd watch all 5 of these guys minus Bobby Roode wrestle anybody, so...
Wow.
Win for
Minus
me.
Bobby Roode, you say?
You want to watch Bobby Roode wrestle anybody?
Well, maybe the it factor Bobby Roode in TNA, but
Well,
that's a whole
listen,
other thing.
so this is my thing with Bobby Roode. I was so excited when he got called up because I just like the WWE platform and like his type of character
That's the
that
problem.
he started with at NXT. I was like, this has so much potential.
But they got
But
changed.
literally, they made him this shitty fucking babyface, and like Bobby Roode isn't like the greatest like wrestler in the world.
of course not.
Like he's okay, like he's fine, but what makes him is his larger than life character. We've never got to see it, and I'm afraid the time has passed, and I'm over it, man.
Sure.
And like it's a shame because there was potential, but man, This guy, you talk about dropping the ball. This is one of the guys that really dropped
He's
the ball.
a deceivingly mediocre Canadian wrestler. I know that seems like an oxymoron, but
Yikes.
he is. Because people keep pumping the tires of this gentleman, and they're like, this guy's got it factor, this guy's got this guy's got that. Look, when he gets in the ring, meh.
Glorious!
He's all sizzle, no steak, unfortunately. Now, look, I think he's a wonderful guy. I think that he's great in the ring when he wants to be, but consistently, he gets put in these situations where you're not excited about it. And that's what it
it's a
comes
shame.
down to.
It's a shame.
But again, fantastic match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Whoa, you hear that, Ray?
Here's two things that I will say very
here we
closely.
go.
No, not bad. Not bad. Not
Well,
really.
there was some bad.
There were some bad. But
Scary
here's-
bad.
Scary bad. So
Yeah.
that Hurricane Rana off the top rope that didn't go anywhere.
Ooh, man.
Ricochet could have killed himself, and Dawson, I believe.
It was Dawson.
bad. That one thing. And the other criticism was I think it would have benefited from going a little bit longer. Just a little bit more
Yes,
longer. Like maybe 5 minutes more, and I would have got to a point where everything was cooking on all cylinders.
Yeah.
And then I would have been like, you know what? You can take it home now. I'm happy. But I felt like, and again, that's the good sign of a match. I wanted more.
Yeah.
But I could have felt like it was shoehorned in a
Yeah, and
place
I think
that,
a lot of the spots were too close together, but
Yes.
the one that I really liked was the one where, because obviously we know the Revival are no flips, just fists. Like, Dash
reason.
did a frog splash, which I thought it looked good, like because it was a pin. I thought that was effective because it was like these guys are willing to do it. Now, obviously the Dawson thing, like he obviously doesn't do that often, but that's a move being done to him, so he doesn't control it. So I don't have a problem with it, but. Man, and then Ricochet going over the side thing that he does, like every time I see that, I got scared. But that was like the scariest one I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I mean, they don't call it high risk for nothing. Like that's what that guy is. Like he's at some point, like I hope it doesn't happen, but like it could happen where he gets a serious injury. But
Oh yeah, enjoy watching him now because he's going to be a flame. Like he's going to burn out. So
he's
quick.
an amazing flame.
Absolutely.
I love him. I would watch that guy
Flame on all
10
day.
days. Him and Black, like they're must see in
Okay.
the ring. They're must see.
Moving on to my favorite part of the entire night,
Second favorite for me.
U.S. title rerun, which again, I don't care because this thing,
Sunday night rerun, baby. Go to Pro Wrestling Tees. You can't get the Sunday version, but there's a Monday night rerun, a Super Hot Fire, and the Jobber Knocker. Pick yours up today on ProWrestlingTees.com.
well done. What a segue. What a schmoz. Anyway, U.S. title rerun, fantastic. Was the best match of the night for me by far. I thought it was amazing.
Number 2 for me.
Okay, we got that. But what I'm trying to say is you can't overstate the match that it already happened and yet somehow they upped the ante.
Yep.
I was very excited. If you haven't seen it, guys, this is the match, besides the tag match, obviously.
No, I'm talking about the WWE title match was the best match of the night.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, for me, this tag match, this Fatal 4-Way, whatever, now I'm all
Too
thrown
many
out.
matches.
Too many matches were great. But seriously, this 4-way to me was like up in the ante. It felt like big time stakes. It felt like this is great. They're fighting for a United States Championship. That
Did you
means
feel
something.
like Ray was going to win at one point?
Oh, yeah.
I thought Ray was winning.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
I thought that was well done because in a match where Samoa Joe just won this title,
Yeah.
so you're 99% sure they're not taking it off him. I mean,
there's
they,
SmackDown
They
logic,
do that
right?
with the mid-card titles, which honestly I'm okay with. Those should be defended more on TV and blah, blah, blah. I don't mind those jumping around. But I was just thinking, I was like, man, because that would set up our Ray Andrade one-on-one match, which who knows what this is going to be at Mania, which I think is okay, too.
I bet you there's going to be a ladder match, like you said.
I'm
so.
thinking, yeah, because these 4 guys are still involved, as we saw, and then I think there'll be some guys that, losing that gauntlet that might get thrown into this. But we go from a all-star match, and then we have a really good match after that. But in between, we had what I thought was the worst part of the pay-per-view, the Women's Tag Team Championship match.
Wow.
This match was brutal to watch.
Really?
Yeah, it
Wow.
was. I thought Bayley looked good in parts.
Yeah.
Bayley really has that ability for tag team wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha's not there yet. I mean, she sold out some of these times this match, and it looked bad. Tamina is just
Drizzling shit. There's
she's
no other way to
horrible.
put it.
Nia wasn't good. Someone on Twitter called them the Samoan slop.
That's awful.
That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, it was a match that happened. It wasn't good. And then after the match, they beat up Beth Phoenix and Natalya came out, and they're a thing now.
The Divas
So,
of Doom have reunited, buddy.
I was really hoping this match would be a one-off, and then Nia and Tamina would go in the Battle Royal or something. But
is gonna be a
clearly,
three-way.
judging by Raw, it's
Four-way,
at
maybe.
least going to be a 3-way. Who knows? Because the Iconics
Oh,
still
that's
want a
true,
piece of
yeah.
the pie. But I don't know what's going on. But man, like, just this was hard to watch.
I thought this match wasn't as bad, and here's the shining point of this entire thing to me. I think Bayley hit her groove. I think Bayley
she's
really
back.
has hit
Bayley's
her.
back.
Bayley hit her groove in such a way that like we've always appreciated Bayley and especially Sasha. Like we clearly care about them in any way, but I think that Bayley being where she was, how she kind of had that high climax a couple years ago and kind of fell back down. She found so much great footing in the tag division that she's so good at being in a tag team that I'm thoroughly enjoying the fact of like when she tags in, I'm like, here we go. Here's the best part of the match. And I think that couldn't be understated. I mean, it really should be sold that she's doing a fantastic job. And I don't know, we crap on a lot here. And I just thought it was worth mentioning again how good she is at tag team wrestling.
But 1 versus 3, the 3's going to outweigh.
Sure. I get it.
This, if you were to skip one match, this would be the one.
Okay, well,
which is a shame because it's a new title and you want to be shining the light. But then again, putting Nia and Tamina as the first ones isn't the best way to highlight it.
All right.
Best match of the night for me was this WWE Championship match, the triple threat. Mustafa Ali, if he wasn't broken out already, this was it. Because that motherfucker was incredible in this match. Daniel Bryan, fantastic in this match. Kevin Owens, fantastic in this match. Start to finish, this match had me. It was gripping. Daniel Bryan retained, which we knew. But goddamn, man, was this good. I was at the edge of my seat the whole time. Like I'm like Big E in that gif with the popcorn. Like, oh yeah, baby, give it to me. Give it to me, baby.
Was that an Offspring reference from you? Are you pretty white? Sorry, was pretty fly for a white guy?
I mean, I am.
You are. You know what's funny? I can totally see you in that music video as being pretty fly for a white guy. No, look. So the WWE Championship match was great. That kick off the top rope, sent him into the barricade, was a spot that I'll never forget. It was great. I'm glad he's fine. Like you said, Mustafa Ali did a great job. I was confused on the fact of like them picking him, like why, like all of a sudden, but
that was a little bit of the logic where it's like, okay, he doesn't think Kofi is, but he's going to take this kid who they just called up from their cruiserweight show, but whatever.
Right, and again, it's fine. Everything turned out just fine. It was a great match. It was odd to me. I felt like Kevin Owens kind of was the third wheel in a lot of this for me when I was watching.
He's been the third wheel since he's come back?
Sure, exactly. But it was just weird because it's like he's such a marquee name for me where if he's on my television screen, I'm glued.
You're paying attention.
But for this particular matchup, as much as he added to it, I felt like he was not even the side. He was like an entree or like an appetizer. Like he wasn't like the focal point of like flashy, gritty, and then there was Kevin Owens, which was like, I'm here to take the move, which again, I get. But I felt like it did him a disservice for me because I want more. I want more Kevin Owens on my screen, and I want more in there. So it was a little odd.
Let me spin it to you this way.
It was still good, though.
So what if with Kevin Owens, obviously they had him come back as a babyface, but we all know he's much better as a heel. What if they're going to use this as a long-term storyline where he legitimately snaps and be like, look, since I've been back, I've been the third wheel. No one's cared about me, so fuck y'all. And he goes back to, fuck you, Kevin Owens.
Yeah, hopefully.
I doubt they're doing that, but to me, that is something where I'm watching this and I'm like, he has been because he's taken the backseat to Kofi. Then now he's supposed to get this one-on-one opportunity. Mustafa Ali gets in. He becomes the star of it. Kevin Owens, again, is the side plate. WrestleMania, who knows what the hell he's doing. So,
yeah.
Because he's, what are they like in a tag match or something next week? I don't know.
Who the hell knows? No, it's like, maybe you're right.
Because he's not in the gauntlet because he's not a heel.
That gauntlet's going to take an hour anyway.
That's going to be the whole show.
It's the whole show. So, whole show for Kof. But look, that is what it is. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. We're going to go to Becky and Charlotte, which to me wasn't even a match. It was more of a segment, as we talk about on this program, as Ronda Rousey hits her. And, of course, I'm going to lose my mind later in the program, most likely anyway. But I thought, what the fuck?
I'll say about this. Becky comes out in a crutch. She can barely walk. And then you have her wrestle Charlotte for that long? Are you fucking kidding me? Charlotte should have beat her in one move if that's what you're going to do. No, here's what you do. You literally have them doing the standoff and Charlotte like taunting her and making fun of how she can barely stand. Rousey's music hit, comes out, does the same thing right off the bat. They don't need to Charlotte and Becky don't need to touch each other. This was all about Ronda hitting Becky, so Becky was put in that match. That's all that needed to come from this segment. They clearly did not put it on last because they knew it was going to be that's not a way to end a pay-per-view. So the minute you saw that, just don't even have the match. Just come out and do that. It would have been way more effective. Instead, as I'm going to talk about later with this, they are just freaking, it's overexposed. This shit is getting overexposed, and it's frustrating because it should be so goddamn good, but it's way too overexposed.
How about this for an amendment to what you said? What if they had that Mexican standoff at the beginning and then decided that at the beginning she has the crutch and she just stares at her and takes the crutch and goes, drop, and goes, I'm okay, and then beats the shit out of her. Like, would that have sold you on anything?
It would have helped, but I mean, she do that on Monday or Tuesday?
I don't know what the hell she did.
But it's.
I've lost track.
I don't know. They shouldn't have wrestled.
You know what it is?
That's what it comes down to. However they did it, it shouldn't. It should. We knew what the end result was going to be. Just give it to us right away. It would have been way more effective.
I would much rather prefer that the McMahons have no fucking clue what's over and like just let us have our little things than knowing like, oh, there's my money-making opportunity. I'm gonna fucking bury it in the ground.
It's a lose-lose because they're either going to do what they did with Rusev Day and ignore you and
Yeah.
not care about it, or Sandow, the Mizdow thing that year, and like everyone gets upset and then it just ruins it, or they do this. This is probably better because at least they're getting the attention, and Kofi and Becky are going to get theirs.
They ruin a lot of good stuff, which is unfortunate.
But
it really is.
It's just the way it's been. You think you know better than me?
Yeah, of course.
But whatever. Now we got to get to the main event, which
I'll
I'll say this. To me, this was a tale of two matches. Because the first half of this, I legitimately kept fucking reaching for my remote, trying to fast forward
it.
because I was like, this is fucking boring. But then that ending sequence happened where it just went balls to the wall. We threw out the rules.
Oh, yeah, that's the part that fucking drives me nuts.
It pisses me off, but you know what? I don't care because it entertained the fuck out of me. I'm willing to overlook it because this is what we needed.
Stupid.
For a Shield match, I needed balls to the wall. You know what was the best part of this match? Baron fucking Corbin was involved in every spot and looked amazing. Some of the biggest Corbin haters that I see on Twitter were giving him props. And I was like, come to the dark side, baby. Baron Corbin is one of my favorites in the fucking... I fucking said it. I don't care what anyone thinks. Baron Corbin is one of my favorite wrestlers in the WWE right now.
That's not a bad thing.
He has been a fucking rock star. He did fucking... You know, he's not Ron. He has fucking carried Raw when Roman Reigns left. They made him the focal point of the goddamn show as that fucking GM, which, like... As annoying as it was, he fucking carried it and was one of the best parts of that shitty fucking show every week. This guy's a stud. I'm glad he got his moment. Keep him in the main event, goddammit. Let's go. But God, the end of this match was awesome.
I just, for the love of God, why we couldn't have had this the entire fucking time throws me.
It
like,
should have been
nothing.
a no disqualification, falls count anywhere.
This
should
have
have let him go.
bloodshed.
Like Rollins flying and Ambrose doing things, Reigns spearing people, McIntyre going, nah.
I just don't understand how they don't get it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
we'll have them actually wrestle for 10 minutes. Boring.
No, that's bullshit. The structure of the match makes no goddamn sense. We're sitting there. Dean Ambrose does a Super Cena count out at 9 and jumps in like a fucking cartoon. And then later in the match, we don't care what's happening. There's no count out because they're fucking power bombing everybody in tables in sight. And fucking the other two are jumping off the goddamn fucking rafters. And then you got fucking Mr. Ooh-ah, which again, no big fucking deal, in the middle of the ring doing God knows what. And I'm just like, God damn it. Give me what I want. Like, you know.
They did. They just broke all the rules.
They realized having them wait on the fucking apron for a fucking match where the whole buildup was, I'm literally going to rip you apart. And it's like, I'm going to kick your... That's the part. It started out hot. They were fucking beating each other up. And then they go to their corners.
I know.
They go to their fucking corners. That is so
There should have been
stupid.
a tornado, no DQ, falls count anywhere, fucking murder for like 15 minutes.
Absolutely. I wanted fucking bloodshed carnage. I wanted this to be the fucking unbelievable schmaz of schmazes. I wanted this to be something like, we got Seth Rollins, who literally jumped out of the kiddie pool on that jump, though.
Yeah, he did.
That wasn't high risk, in my opinion.
I mean, he has the main event WrestleMania in one of the 12 main events.
He main event of what hour, you ask him? I don't give a shit. He ain't going on last. Then you got Mr. Ooh-ah, who, great job, did everything he could. And fucking, here's the part, I don't know if you've seen the GIF yet, but it's awesome. When fucking Ambrose Cousin does his fucking seesaw whoop-whoop thing, he fucking clotheslines the shit out, I think, McIntyre, and then they cut to the fucking corner, and Seth just fucking sells it. He, like, falls over on the ground, he's pounding, he's, like, going, like, shit fuck nuts for it. And I'm like, for a dumb fucking move like that, he's super fucking into it.
You know
like,
who does that better? Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I was just like, God damn it. Like, there was so much that you could tell they were having fun, and we were having fun with them. But what the fuck, man? Like,
again, same thing as the thing before it. Get there faster.
Yeah.
I'm already watching this goddamn thing for 5-6 fucking hours. Like, get there faster.
God damn it. I mean, I'm glad it ended before 11 o'clock because that was, well, whatever. But God damn it.
Let's get to the shine, man. That fast lane was a slow lane through, but there's a lot to talk about. And for me, we have to. The biggest lead for me. We have to hit this. Why? Do you have something to say?
No, I just want to know where you're going because I got a line I want to use.
No, there is only one way to go, and that is the best segment of the week.
Okay.
It was on SmackDown
There we
Live.
go. Okay.
This to me was fucking porn.
Oh.
Like this.
This was
This is one of the
wrestling
greatest things ever.
porn.
They literally took Randy Orton and AJ Styles. Is now the thing I am most excited for.
Oh,
WrestleMania.
yeah,
And it
absolutely.
is not close. And they did it in one fucking
Absolutely.
promo. Because you have Mr. Indy himself versus Mr. WWE. This is kind of what made the Cena
yeah.
thing so good.
Yeah.
But it's next level with Randy Orton.
yeah.
Because Randy Orton fucking hates the Indies. He rips them whenever he gets. He makes
yeah.
fun of all the little twerps doing their little flippy dippies and all that shit. He doesn't fucking care. No, why? Because he actually believes it. Randy Orton was on fire. He was a fucking world champion. Well, you're hanging out with Dixie Carter, all this shit, like, so good. But AJ Styles comes back, cuts his best promo since he's been in WWE. He had some good ones with Cena, but to me, this was the best promo I've ever seen AJ Styles cut, and that is because of the man standing across from him. He says... knockoff diamond cutter, which fucking it's great. Orton responds with, "Oh yeah, because you've never stole anything." And he does the too sweet symbol. I was like, this is so fucking good. This shit was on fire. It was just back and forth. They were both so comfortable. They were both so good. Oh my god, I want this more than anything.
Yeah.
Like I would watch this for fucking 8 hours at Mania, just these two. Oh, I had chills watching this. I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, you want to show someone something to get into wrestling, show them this segment.
Oh, yeah.
Because they will want to be like, I don't know who either of these fucking guys are. I want to watch them fight.
Joshua.
Oh, my God.
Joshua, it is WrestleMania time.
Oh.
It is WrestleMania time, and the motherfucking rent is due, you son
Oh,
of a
yeah,
bitch.
baby.
When I heard that, I went, fucking, come on, Marge, line them up in the fucking van. We're going to fucking New Jersey. I was so excited. I was like, that's how you sell a goddamn pay-per-view.
Woo!
I could not enjoy that moment more. If you haven't watched this yet, folks, go to YouTube, go wherever they've got SmackDown. Watch this fucking thing because, quite frankly,
My heart is pounding.
in 8 hours of WrestleMania, I don't care. You can flush it down the toilet. If this match gets 15 to 20 minutes, I'm telling you right now, ain't no stopping us now on
Yeah.
that because this one is going to be not only just based in the ring alone, what they're going to do psychology-wise,
my
and
God.
what they're going to do, but
Oh.
it is going to get even better. It is like just by drive-by Orton in the last couple of weeks, I knew this was going to be good. But when you texted me and you were like, "This right here is the segment of the week," I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then when I watch SmackDown, I don't go through my Twitter timeline just because I figure I want to
It's
enjoy
smart,
it.
yeah.
But when I watch that and Nicole's like trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I paused and I went,
Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone.
Exactly. I looked at her, I'm like, I love you. Josh says this is the best part of the show. And she's like, really? Randy Orton? I was like, I guess this is what he said. So, just like you said, just like can't hang with the indie guys. AJ saying Randy had babysitters his entire life. Like, there's
It's kinda
so much
true.
fucking shit where it's just like, yes, this is what we've been talking about.
And you know what the
Oh.
best part of this is to me? I think this goes beyond WrestleMania.
Oh,
I think
hell
this
no.
is just the beginning. I mean, who knows what they do with this brand split? I still think AJ's going to Raw, but maybe Orton goes with him. But these two, this is when AJ Styles came to the company, there were two guys that I wanted to see him face really bad. Cena and Orton. Because those are the two guys.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two guys forever that were
yeah.
staples. And we're getting it now. And they've done a good job, but for the most part, I think they've had one match, and it was really good. But they've done a really good job, for the most part, of keeping these guys away from each other, despite being on the same show for 3 fucking years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So this just like, oh my God, like I feel like a fucking drug addict. Like just inject all the AJ Orton, and like I am so high off it.
On paper, this might be this could be one of the top WrestleManias. And I know we keep talking that up every year, and we sometimes get disappointed because it's like 8 hours long. But I think if we take down and we look
There's
at it
more
from paper,
talent in the company than there's ever been.
yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
what's so frustrating. Like that's why it's so apparent they're having trouble using because they have so much talent. And that's why, honestly, look it like we're gonna bitch all the before and after about how long WrestleMania is. But here's the thing: turn it off. If you don't want it, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, look it. We have so much talent and we want to showcase all of it because it is the biggest time of the year and everyone deserves it. So watch all of it if you want. If not, turn part of it off. It is what it is. Because there's how many other things do you know that they go all day? Like how long is Wrestle Kingdom?
4 hours.
Is it only 4 hours?
It's 4 hours,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's not a good example, but just I'm going to try not to complain about the length of it this year because they are going out of their way to try to give us a little bit of everything.
Okay. All right, what else? Let's piss through this.
Kofi.
Come on. Yep.
We got to go to Kofi. That end segment, I thought that was fantastic. If like the Randy Orton AJ thing didn't happen, this would be my best shot of the week because for me, when I'm looking at segments like this, what do we always say about the New Day? Can they flip it? Mm-hmm. They've always done it with the Usos, but that's really it. Besides that, they're still goofy. They flipped the switch. They were dead ass serious. And the reason why I love Biggie and Xavier talking for him is because they kept cutting to Kofi for a reason. When he walked in that ring, his eyes never came off Vince McMahon. His eyes were glued on Vincent Kennedy McMahon that entire segment. No matter what was going on, Kofi, dead eyes right at him. And Biggie and Xavier, they're both, all three of these guys, fantastic promos. We obviously know Xavier's amazing, Biggie's amazing. And they're going shot for shot with Vince. But then Vince, he has been shaky for the most part since he's come back on TV. I thought this was his best segment since he's been back on TV. The line that got me was, if you were worthy of a championship match, you would have had one by now.
Oh.
I was like, wow. Like, this is fucking money. Because, hey, he's not fucking Ron. And look, we all love Kofi, but everything he said about Kofi is true. Could Kofi be in that spot and have opportunities? Absolutely. But he hasn't because there's always been someone else.
Right.
So the icing on the cake then, I talked to Daniel Bryan. You know what he called you? B-plus player. They brought that back. That, I think, is fantastic. Like, those little pieces of storytelling are the things that make something next level for me. And that's why I thought this segment, again, must-see TV.
I will say this. I enjoyed the promo. I thought it was fantastic at the end. Like I said, when Kofi started talking, that's where my interest peaked.
Oh, yeah.
But I just got...
They built towards that, too.
But I just got a little concerned where I felt like, again, from the Sunday night to Tuesday night, seems like a lot of chatter from everybody else, and I wanted to hear from him. That's why that moment was so special for me.
Yes.
But I felt like at some point it was almost too much for me, where I wanted less of them talking, and I wanted him to strike Vince McMahon or something, like do something. But the thing is I feel like, I wouldn't say that he's not handcuffed, but it feels like they're putting him in like a situation where it's like, you can't hit the boss, you can't get physical with this or that, you can't be like, they're doing a good job with it, but it seems like it's a little repetitive based on some of the other stuff that's going on to me, where I'm thinking like, Becky Lynch has a problem with a McMahon. It's like every McMahon has a problem with somebody. It's just like, I get it, but what the fuck at the same time? But I'm glad that Kofi gets the biggest McMahon because it makes it bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for that. But next week when he inevitably beats 5 guys, I'm going to be like, okay, like I get that, but they've already done that with the gauntlet. Like we know he can do it again, and I know that people are going to be cheering it, and they might swerve us on the very last one where he doesn't win and then finds another way, which I'm okay with. But what I'm saying is, looking at the people that he has, so clearly Randy Orton might be the last one. AJ Styles helps.
That to me is the big one. When Orton's music hit, I was like, are we getting a one-on-one match? Because that was the moment.
Yeah.
That was the moment that changed Kofi's career, quote unquote.
Exactly.
And I'm like, he gets a redo.
Yeah.
And they're going to fucking tease that. Know why? Because Randy Orton's the fucking best.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to plan that out, and it's going to be awesome. But here's the thing when you're looking at that. Randy Orton, that match, AJ Styles going to factor.
Oh, I have to.
Because he's going to beat the bar guys clean.
Sure. Rowan may be by clean, too.
Daniel Bryan's going to be involved, but somehow it'll happen. I don't know, maybe something will happen there.
Samoa
Joe, R-Truth or someone, like there's schmoz opportunities there, too. But I want to go back to one other thing you said about him striking the boss. To me, I was like, is they going to beat him up? But this is why I liked what they did. I think the easy way out is to have him just hit the boss.
Sure.
We've seen AJ do it. We've seen everyone do it. But to me, Kofi Kingston, is that ultimate babyface character. He's not that guy that, he's always been a pacifist. Yes, he's a wrestler. He fights in the ring. But he's not a guy who's going to use his fist to solve a problem. A part of the reason of why he's been overlooked is because when I think of Kofi, he's one of the few guys where this guy has a legit moral compass where he doesn't cross lines. And yes, so I believe that he's
Batman?
Well, no, I'm just saying he's the guy that I believe that wouldn't strike the boss, because what is that going to accomplish? It's just going to piss him off more. Instead, he stares at him. He says what he needs to say. He's stoic. I think it was in line with Kofi's character not to get physical there.
You're going to tell me that Vincent Kennedy McMahon isn't going to have a raging boner the minute that fucking Kofi Kingston hits him? He's going to be like, yes, but that's my point. That's my point.
You say it's similar. The similar thing would be like everyone we see with a McMahon.
They're
fucking
already
hit him.
doing that, though.
Becky
They're
fucking
already-
hit someone.
they're already doing
AJ
that.
fucking hit someone.
That's-
Kofi didn't hit them.
That's the thing though. They're doing the exact same thing a different way. They're stacking the deck against him, and it's just like, okay, I would rather him have new parts of his character than have him be the same character and do the same thing he did a month ago, beating 5 guys. Because for me, I look at it and
He
go,
didn't beat 5 guys a month ago though. He failed.
okay, well, I mean, he lasted an hour. I'm sorry. So I
Yeah.
mean, but to me, that's the thing. My brain drew the logic that he won that match already because of his fantastic performance. Which again, I know it's different now that you said that because I completely forgot.
Yeah, he lost to Orton and then didn't AJ beat Orton? Or
something like that.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I get it. But at the same
Oh,
time,
no,
it's just
he
like,
lost to AJ and Orton RKO'd AJ.
yeah, for like 30 seconds.
That was great.
Yeah. So it's like, I get it. But at the same time, in my brain, like I said, it is what it is. I think he's going to do it. And then you're like, okay, great.
He's having that match.
Here comes the baby face that has a fucking problem, has to, here's the thing. Here's the issue I think I have with WrestleMania. And I think we're going to get even worse going, unfortunately, within Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins territory. We have 3 baby faces going up that long, arduous
But
road
isn't that
mountain.
the point of WrestleMania, though? I think that's the point of WrestleMania. How many times do we go in and it's just like a lot of stuff is just kind of like, eh. This year, we have 3 underdog stories, 3 moments that we really want to happen that'll be special. I don't think we always get that. Of course they're going to be similar. There's going to be 17 fucking matches. Like, there's going to be things similar, but I think the way they do it, this Kofi one, to me,
Yeah.
I think has been the most well-done one because the Becky one got so convoluted. The Seth one has hit pause like 50 times. This one to me is the best one, and I think handled with the most care, and I think has been the best one. This one overall, like every week and every decision they make, I think has been a positive thing.
Okay.
The way they've done it. And that's why it just, for me, like, like, when this thing first started, I was like, man, if Kofi wins, that means I got to wait longer for Miz. But I'm at the point now where, like,
Miz isn't ready.
This moment is going to be so fucking special. No, but I meant like I thought Daniel Bryan would retain against
okay.
like Owens at Mania, but this is going to be a really special thing. And I'm in for it because they have really taken the care with it. And this week he got blessed by Vince McMahon in a special way. So this to me, after Orton AJ, this is number 2.
Okay.
This is number 2 for me.
What else you got? Because we're going long already.
Yeah, well, we can fly through a lot of the rest of the shine. SmackDown, again, like I said earlier, I like the Shane heel promo to kick off the show. I bought it. Real heat for Shane. Because we know he's
Sweaty.
He's not a good promo, but I thought he was good in the segment. It was effective. Keeping Miz off TV is something I always clamor for after beatings. Effective. Give us something to look forward to in this feud next week. When Miz comes back and tries to get his comeuppance, I thought this was effective for this week. I like it. Check. Anything to say about that?
Nope.
Okay. Usos backstage promo. Woo! I'm sweating again. Super hot fire. These motherfuckers are so good. I don't know if it's going to be a 2-on-2 with the Hardys or if it's going to be
Please.
50 teams. Like, who knows? Maybe this is like a fucking 8-team, like, fucking extra. Who knows? But Usos, stars.
I would prefer it to be. It's kind of, it's probably going to be on the pre-show.
No,
It
they
sucks.
won't. I can tell you why. The Usos will not be on the pre-show this year because their contracts are up next year, and there's no fucking way they want to even chance losing these guys to AEW.
Okay.
So I think, especially if they're on the Hardys, like that's main card. If the Usos and Hardys are involved in the same match, that's main card.
Okay. I hope you're right.
They'll put the Revival on the pre-show. Which, whatever, they'll get more time to wrestle. I'm okay with it. At WrestleMania, in terms of pre-show for some of those undercards, it's better to be on the pre-show than to be in the position Alexa Bliss was in a couple years ago.
And this year.
I mean, hey, you know what?
But
Last one on SmackDown. I'm just always in the shine, Mandy Rose. I have to put it in here.
Boy.
Asuka squashed Sonya. I mean,
with a trip that doesn't really trip
another
anybody.
trip, but to me, the shine of it is the Mandy Sonya stuff. It's at least interesting. I don't love that they're teasing a breakup, but who knows? They've done it before and they didn't break up. But, Mandy and Sonya, Fire and Desire, always in the shine. That's it for me on SmackDown. You got anything else?
Nope. Let's move on.
To Raw. So I will let you lead us off. What was your best shine from Raw?
Hold on. Let me get to Raw.
Because if you don't say a certain thing, then your bias is way too strong.
Kurt Angle. No, she was going to say Kurt Angle.
That was shine. They let him have his moment. That was cool.
Yeah, it was fine. Are we talking about your boy? Like, what do you want me to say? Like,
no, the end of the show.
Really?
You didn't think Drew McIntyre was the best part of Raw?
Honestly,
the ending.
I didn't like any of Raw. Or honest to God, like that. Well, that's not true. There are little things here and there. There are, but I mean, there is more heat for me in terms of everything. We're 40 minutes in. We haven't got to the heat yet.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm sitting there going like, I'm gonna spend 45 minutes in the goddamn heat.
Well, Drew McIntyre is the best heel on Raw right now, and it's not close. And they're continuing to build him like that. He beat the living fuck out of Roman Reigns. Positive. Him and Dean Falls Can Anywhere, when Dean was backstage,
That was awesome. That
I was
was
like,
awesome.
I am fucking hyped for this.
Yes.
I am fucking hyped for this.
Yes.
And it delivered. McIntyre looked like a fucking rock star. He destroyed Dean, and it was fucking great. I think we're either getting Drew Roman one-on-one, or we're going to get Drew Corbin versus Roman Dean, which honestly, there's so many tag matches, but for the Roman Dean thing to happen, I think they need to team together at Mania. So I think that's what we kind of want to go for, because if it's just a singles like Drew Roman, it will be good. But I think if they're a team, there's the potential for like Dean Roman actual happening post Mania.
We'll see.
So, but
Hey, at least Balls Count Anywhere actually went anywhere.
It was awesome.
It was great. And it harpened back to the Attitude Era. I was very excited about that. Here's something, and I want to ask you this question, more of a discussional piece very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Would the ending have been more effective if he just kept beating the shit out of Ambrose, he being McIntyre, and Renee taking off the headset and covering her husband?
No, I actually kind of like the way they did it, because Dean's always been that he's so fucking dumb he doesn't go down. To have him get up one more time and have McIntyre just put the final nail in the coffin, I thought it was effective, because I thought it also gave the Ambrose character justice, because that's something we really haven't seen out of the Dean in a while, is that the reason why he's always been so popular is, A, he's relatable, but it's that thing where he just doesn't fucking die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that motherfucker won't die. Like, anyone else, just stay down. You just got the shit out of you. But he, gets up, and you just literally, in McIntyre, again, it just, I don't know. They're building something with him, so post-WrestleMania, assuming Seth beats Brock, there's a legitimate guy for Seth to feud with for a while.
Sure, absolutely.
Waiting for him.
Absolutely. Anything else on that? Do you want to move on?
I mean, I thought you would like the IC title stuff.
I did. I was very excited for Bob. The Wizard of Bob. Did you see that little thing ahead of time before we went to commercial break? It was
No.
so bad.
Oh, yeah, when they had it. That was so weird.
It was like Zordon. It was
Yeah.
that's everybody's. We photoshopped on jobberknocker.com, of course, Wizard of Bob, which somebody else came up with, but I just wanted to do the Photoshop because I enjoy photoshopping that giant head into stuff. But, God, I was so. The fact that they rang the bell, I was like, oh my God, he's going to win. And then he jumped off, and I was like, whee! And then there comes the spear. And I was like, this is great. This is great. And Finn will chase for 3 more weeks, and I'm okay with it.
Well, that's why, to me, this storyline came full circle. With Leo. This has been, I've said it, for weeks now. This Lashley, Finn, Leo triangle storyline has been the best, most well-done storyline on Raw in a long time. Everything they've done with it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've done everyone justice in this, because like you said, I'm assuming this is a singles match at Mania. This is.
You would hope.
It seems that way, and I'm okay with it, even though we've seen it 50 times. They've put a compelling story behind it, because Leo is back with Bobby where he belongs, but it was just, it made sense. It was the ups and downs. Leo got his redemption. Well done.
Moving on.
Last bit of shine I have is No Way Jose's green hair.
Ew.
Did you not?
Ew.
You didn't laugh your ass off when
Ew.
you saw that. I laughed my ass off, then Elias beat him up, whatever, but
That's
I was
good.
what is on his head?
That's good.
It's like in Florida one time when I got a haircut, and for some reason I agreed to let them dye my hair green. That is the scariest picture I've ever seen of myself.
If your sister doesn't listen to this program, does she?
Probably not.
Okay, but if
My
she
mom
does,
has the picture.
I want to ask your mother or your sister to find this picture, put it up on jobberknocker.com or the Instagram.
You know what
please.
makes it worse?
Please.
It's not even just green hair. It's green spiked hair.
Oh!
And I went to Disney World like that the entire day.
How old were you?
Oh, God. Probably 8.
I thought this was last year.
No, I went and I got a haircut, and they're like, I never cared about my hair till I was much older, and they were like, hey, can we have some fun with it? And I was like, whatever. And they start. Next thing I know,
Who's we? Your parents?
No, they're the haircut people. I don't know. It's some fucking place in Florida near my grandparents' house, and
Unbelievable.
they just went to town, spiked my hair. Don't care, spike your hair, and they fucking made it green.
So you're like a leprechaun Zack Ryder.
I had green hair for a week. It was weird, man.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, you know it.
I have to ask either your sister or your mother.
There's pictures somewhere.
I gotta find it. This has to go up on Instagram. I'm sorry. This has to. People need to know who you are. That has to be your profile.
I feel like if people have listened to this program, they have a good idea of who I am.
Here's the issue right here.
Or not at all.
Would you have enough balls to be proud of yourself to make that your profile picture, or do you have to lose a bet for me to do
Here's
it?
the thing about me. I don't have. There's very few things that I actually
Get embarrassed?
Yeah, no, it just.
Okay, whatever. Then you should do it. You should put it up
Yeah,
as your profile picture then. I think that'd be great. I would love that because you're no longer the Maharaja because that guy's a jobber. You're way
Wow.
better than. So you should have a new moniker.
Wait, does my thing still say Maharaja?
Yeah.
See, I like people always say it. I'm like, doesn't. Then I realize like that's the thing. I don't even know how to change it. To tell you the truth.
Just go to edit.
Okay.
Edit, baby.
That shows how often I edit
Yeah.
my profile.
You put. I don't care, man. Photoshop a super hot fire shirt on top of it. I don't care. But
We'll
it's
see.
awesome.
We'll see.
I'm telling you. Anyway, anything else?
No, we can go to the Heat because the other stuff was.
Woo! All right, we've gone 46 minutes. We are going to have to piss through some of this shit, but I don't even know where to start because my head's gonna spin. But
Well, let's start with like your favorite thing ever. Because look it, this again, the front half of this was really fucking good. Batista Triple H.
give me what I want. Give me what I want.
That was the bad part. But Triple H had one of the best lines ever when he said, "Guardians of the Independence scene." That was the peak of the segment.
Yeah.
Then Batista happened,
Of
and it got
course.
shitty because
Yeah.
he slobbered all over it.
He did.
But
Although,
this like before that, Batista was good.
Sure,
like their back and
absolutely.
forth was good. I was like, all right, I'm into this. Like he's saying like blue nose ring, get your ass out, like all the little
ring- yeah,
pieces.
nose ring model.
But then just like give me what you want. Which did you see the mashup I tagged you in?
yeah.
Dude, I'll give you what I want. It's so good.
Yeah.
But God, yeah, it again like most things, they ruined it.
You know what it was? I think Batista forgot his line.
Shocker.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
never happened before to him.
But again, it's just like he comes I don't know who said it on Twitter. Somebody was like, he comes out looking like an 80s Coke dealer. And he has like the fucking like shiny metallic personal security.
Guardians of the Independence
Oh
scene,
my God.
baby.
But I was just like, God damn it. And I was watching this going, I cannot defend this fucking segment. Like, I laughed at the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, but I was just like, the fact that he was like, give me what I got, give me what I got. Like, I was just like, what are we watching?
He's like a rabid dog, but not in a good way.
And like, Triple H is just sitting there like, Jesus fucking Christ, can we just get on with this shit? He's like, and it was just like, it was just so bad because I'm looking at it going, God damn it, I am so wrong. Like, I was sitting there 2 weeks ago going, I'm so pumped up for this. I'm like, there's no way I can defend this. I am mortified that like a no holds barred match will be fine.
No, it won't.
It will be fine. It'll be fine. It won't be the greatest thing since sliced bread. It'll be fine. But I clearly need to go back 2 weeks in a fucking time machine and smack myself in the face because this
Hold on,
is
hold on.
bad.
I don't think it's that extreme because I'm more into this now than I was 2 weeks ago.
Because of the hilarity?
kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but it's
That's
like
not good.
Honestly, what it might be is Batista's song is such a fucking jam that literally, like, I hear his entrance music and I walk alone. I'm just like, I'm fucking in. Literally, I'm like, there's nothing you can do to ruin this. Then he talks and it's ruined. But I will. Okay, so I said earlier, like we were talking before, like needing a break. Like this will be my break at Mania, but it'll be after Batista comes out because I need that fucking jam.
You need the fucking
I
pyro.
need to walk alone for a minute because I play that at the gym like every day.
And you
like
lift
that
way
and
too much
Edge,
weight, probably
that
hurt
and
yourself.
like Edges are just like it's like oh, I just can't. I can't help it. It's great. But yeah, no, this.
I
It was
can't defend
disappointing.
this. I can't defend this.
But no, I don't think you
want
need to bury yourself as much as you did because I think there's still going to be pieces of good in it. But I
hope so. I was so jacked for this. I was so pro-Tista. Now Slobber-Tista happens, and I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm just sitting there like, I know everybody's sitting there going, here's Nestle with a dumb fucking pick, which again, normally I defend it because I'm me, but this one I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
You started all the way back at the Royal Rumble.
did.
When you made him your first fucking hope.
I did.
Everyone was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I did. Because sometimes you go out on a limb because everybody else are wrestling goddamn hipsters, and you sit there and you try to be fucking cool with your, I'm going to be like Dave Meltzer bullshit. But for me, I look at it, I'm looking at it like, you know what? Batista fucking is cash money in the fucking box office. I figured he wouldn't have forgotten how to goddamn do a goddamn promo.
Last time he came back, he forgot to. That's why I expect.
I'm just bad. All right, let's move on. I'm done. I'm done.
Thank you. Next, what you got?
Oh, God, where do we start? Is there anything on SmackDown? Oh, 8-man tag.
Yep.
Who fucking cares?
At least
Moving
New
on.
Day ended that.
That made me so fucking angry.
Actual SmackDown in general, like, was all tag team matches besides Asuka Sonya.
Ugh.
It was just,
Ugh.
you're in a tag match, you're in a tag match, everyone's in a tag match.
Here's the other thing that drove me fucking nuts. Charlotte comes out and says, my resume
Oh,
speaks
boy.
for herself, and does this whole fucking thing. And you know what nobody fucking even remotely thinks about? Is that seriously, she comes out and says, honey, I've been running the fucking division for 4 years. My resume speaks for itself. You know what happened? The fucking promo before that, Randy Orton comes out and says, my fucking resume speaks for itself.
They're both not wrong.
And they're not wrong, but it's the 2 weeks in a row
I know.
it's the same fucking thing where they say that that's the point of WrestleMania that I fucking hate. There's too many things that are too goddamn similar, and it's like, I get it. Charlotte's the female Randy Orton. She's the prototypical what they want wrestler for a women's division. Randy Orton, clearly, prototypical sports entertainer.
They're both also two of the best of all time.
Absolutely. Lineage as well as look and everything else they've got. Nothing you can beat. They're amazing. But when they fucking spew the same bullshit, I went, God damn it, it's not 5 minutes and it's the same fucking thing.
Well, here's the
same thing.
The biggest issue is, first of all, what title are Becky and Charlotte going for?
Or our women's championship.
Why the fuck are they on SmackDown
I
too?
don't know.
Well, like this overexposed bullshit of them is killing this momentum. There's literally zero reason for those two to appear on SmackDown. Like, you want to have Becky Lynch come out after the show's over so the crowd can go nuts? Do that. Don't need her on TV. This was the problem, like, pre-brand split with WWE, is everything was too overexposed because SmackDown just got the fucking leftover tag team bullshit of what happened on Raw. Over fucking exposed. You want people to tune in and be excited next week? Don't fucking give them the same thing every night. Overexposed. They're not even fighting for a SmackDown title. Get them the fuck off SmackDown. They're on Raw now as far as I'm concerned. No more SmackDown. Stop it.
Okay, wonderful. Anything else you got mad about?
Did you give a shit about the Nia, Tamina, and Natalya Beth shit on Raw? Like,
I love Beth Phoenix back like 5-10 years ago, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, and Natty, as she usually sounds like when she's yelling at her fucking pose when they go to the hard cam. But look, they're both fantastic athletes, but if it's a triple threat or a quadruple
don't
goddamn
care.
thing, I'm looking at it going, man, are we fucking cooling off those women tag titles?
Exactly.
Wow, are we just sitting there and putting them in the freezer?
That's what happens when you have Tamina hanging around.
Personal note, going back to SmackDown, what the fuck was Rey Mysterio wearing? Was it a nude suit
Yeah,
with a black
that was
thong?
odd.
What the fuck was... He looked like fucking Borat. I didn't know what the hell. It was like, very nice. Like, that's exactly what I saw when I was like, that was a piss poor, like the angle looked like a thong. It was really bizarre. It was just
How
like...
bizarre?
It was very... nothing else to say about it except the fact that he looked like a fucking mannequin. It was
Yeah.
bizarre to me.
Also another tag team match.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Samoa Joe looks like a normal person after being destructive, which again happens, but it's SmackDown. You figure there'd be some logic to it, whatever. I was just upset by
SmackDown
that.
objectively was good this week, though.
Absolutely, though. They were way much better
Raw
than Raw.
objectively was bad, had some good pieces.
Ugh.
What else you got?
Oh, boy. I don't even know anymore. I'm all out of whack. Seth Rollins and Paul had a fucking whatever schmaz at the beginning of
Don't
that
care.
thing. Whatever, it happened. And then, of course, let's see, moving on. Ronda had a quick promo with Dana Brooke. Thank God. Dana Brooke pulled out her heart. A for effort, but God damn it, nobody cares.
Yeah, this entire segment I would lean a little more shine than heat, but it wasn't. Look, they're gonna have to do more to get me invested in Dana Brooke, but I thought this was the best she's looked since she was with Charlotte.
Sure.
And I thought in terms of Rousey promos, that was one of the better ones because they kept it short.
Absolutely. Moving on. Nothing else to worry about there. Dana Brooke has that one thing, and actually, never mind. It's not even worth talking about anymore. Let's move on to something else. I don't even know where to go with this, but moment of bliss to me, it seems like I'm the host of WrestleMania. I'm like, whatever. That means you're not doing anything else, which again,
I don't mind it.
It
If
bothers
you're gonna
me, but-
have someone as a host of WrestleMania, at least make it someone charismatic that you can put in different segments and have them interact with people, and it won't be a complete waste as opposed to having someone else.
and it goes into my other idiotic thing. Why is she going to be the host when we have special correspondence from blah, blah, blah?
Because
But-
they're feuding with Braun
Braun
Strowman.
Strowman is feuding with hosts because what did we say, folks? WrestleMania is the playoffs, and Braun is fucking regular season. That's all he is. A car. Baby, you can drive my car. And clearly it was a prop that he just ripped apart. Colin Jost, I'm gonna kill you. I hope he fucking tags in Nicholas and Nicholas beats the fuck out of Colin Jost because honestly, this is a segment that I don't want. And here's the thing, if Braun shows up on fucking Saturday Night Live, I'm gonna lose my shit because
That would be good.
That would be hilarious and awesome in every way, but also fucking stupid. Because then we're going to have 45 segments during WrestleMania where they're going to be hiding the entire night away from Braun Strowman until Braun Strowman runs down that fucking 300-yard ramp to try to grab these idiots. And that's what we're going to do. Again, I know that it's different. I know that WrestleMania is a variety show, but this guy is regular season all fucking year. And then we get to WrestleMania 3 years in a row now where we don't have him do anything of any value. And I don't care what you say about last year or whatever. None of this is any value to me. It drives me up a fucking wall because then guess what happens the night after? You're going to insert him into something that matters again, and it's just fucking stupid.
This Braun Strowman stuff is more heartbreaking to me than watching Hannah G get dumped on The Bachelor. Like, I want to cry about both. It's horrible. God,
What a reference that nobody gets. That's not true.
I mean, more people probably get it than don't get it. More people get that than they will.
No women listen to this podcast.
That is not true. Wow.
I don't know. Who do you know?
I'm sure there's some.
You have no
there's
stats.
people on Twitter that react to it.
If you're a woman listening to this program, thank you for listening because we're idiots. Moving on.
yeah,
I'm sure The Bachelor's a great show.
It has better storylines than fucking Raw. But
Yeah.
this Braun stuff again. It's legit. Like I don't even know what to say. It's just like I'm at the point of it now, like I was with the Revival, where just like I'm lost. Like I don't know what the man has to do, because like we said in front of a live crowd, like no one's more over. But just in terms of storyline, no one's fucking colder. We have to move on, or else I can't.
Anything else?
I can't. I have nothing else.
Nothing else?
So you can quick heat if you have any other shit. But
I don't think we have any reason.
I think we got through everyone. I think it's time to get hopeful. I need you to go first because I'm not prepared.
All right, here's my hope right here. Just because we talked about the wrestling porn that is Randy Orton versus AJ Styles, I thought to myself, I was like, not only is this the greatest segment I've ever seen in my life, I want more of it. I want a lot more of it. So here's what Nestle would do. I think, based on the way the WWE is now, with their connections or their relationships with smaller independent promotions, we send a Randall Keith Orton to an Evolve, to a Ring of Honor.
That ain't happening.
Hold on. Just give him an RKO out of nowhere and fucking cut a scathing promo about people backstage not making more than $20 and they're getting a hot dog and a handshake. That's what I fucking want. Because then you have AJ Styles come out to a fucking heroic welcome to his fucking indie scene and just have him berate indie scene after indie scene after indie scene, and it would create such a buzz for me and make that, you can't get bigger than what they already sold me on because they're going to fuck it up the next 3 weeks, I'm sure, at some point. But this would be something for me when you send him there. These people would be so livid. They'd go over the fucking barrier to get him. I mean, this guy would agitate all 200 people that are there. And I'm just telling you, it would be fucking magic. Send him to all these little places and fucking just shit on everybody. It would elevate it even more. That's what I want to see. I know it's never going to fucking happen. Don't put him in NXT and cut that promo because it's WWE. Ring of Honor, Evolve, find some ridiculous indie promotion, maybe Peabody, Massachusetts on March 16th. I don't care. Do something. But just, I'm telling you right now, it would be fucking magical. Magical to see that. That's my hope. There you go.
It's interesting. That'd be cool. So my hope, this is kind of on the fly, but you know what? I'm assuming the Andre the Giant and whatever the other Battle Royals are happening.
Oh boy, are you going to hit one song?
Well, so there's.
Please don't.
My hope is twofold. We'll start with the men's because there's only really been one person Cesaro the first time, like there was potential and they dropped it. The only person that really has effectively used momentum from this is Baron Corbin.
Mojo Rawley.
No, because Baron Corbin started his career that way and like literally got into the upper echelon and never really looked back. He was even in the mid card, like he's always been involved in stuff since.
Who won last year?
Matt Hardy.
Yeah, okay. Who won the year before that?
Big Show, right? Or was that?
It was Mojo, then Big Show.
Oh, okay. But yeah, exactly my point.
Yeah,
Those last three.
Nobody cares.
So there's a guy who had some momentum on TV.
Oh boy.
But then lost momentum because he hasn't been on since.
Mojo.
And
I am in the top 1%.
I mistimed the look, but you get it. This man, I love him so much.
Oh boy.
And he has so much potential across the board. And I think it's time for the Andre the Giant Battle Royal to really use itself as that up and coming. Because like it's going to be a schmoz of people. But like they could have him win this. I think Braun actually might win it this year. But EC3 is someone you could use it as a build because we've seen them slowly incorporating him in. this would be the thing to me that would make you like, okay, it's at least something he has now to talk about. And when you get post-WrestleMania, when some people go away and this and that, like, I think he'll find his way into TV, especially once they solidify brands and everything else. And I think they can actually use this as a jumping off point. They did it with Baron Corbin. Use it carbon copy, because it was the first time we saw Baron Corbin on the main roster. And then he was up and it worked. I think it's time to do it with him. I think he's a good candidate for it because it's believable that he'd win it. And he's not going to have a spot in WrestleMania besides that. So why not? Because this guy, larger than life personality, give it to me. For the woman, I had trouble with this one trying to.
Lana.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but
That's what I thought you were gonna queue up.
oh no, but I hit an ad for 5 seconds, but
God damn it!
I would much prefer that it's this person just because I just want to play the song.
That's so ridiculous.
This is becoming my favorite song.
Of course it is.
It's so good.
It's the flavor of the year.
So you know what? You called up these people from NXT. The only ones you've kind of used correctly were
Heavy Machinery.
Actually, yes. Lacey Evans, Heavy Machinery. EC3, you started to, then dropped it.
Lars.
Lacey Evans, EC3, Battle Royal winners, good jumping off points. Because, I mean, who knows? I mean, Asuka doesn't have an opponent. Wouldn't be surprised if they shoehorn Lacey in there. Because, actually, you know what I think that's
It's
going to
gonna
be?
be Sonya and Mandy.
Handicap match,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Or a three-way or something.
I think it's going to be a handicap match, and Asuka's going to beat them. And they're going to break up, and they're going to put them on 2 different shows. That's my prediction. Don't want it to happen because, as you know, I love Fire and Desire, but
That's their road wives. They should be together though. They should.
I agree. But I don't know what their thinking is. Who knows?
They think Mandy's a bigger star than Sonya is, and that's
I
fine.
think Mandy's star has the potential to be a lot brighter, but that doesn't mean Sonya can't be a star.
I
too.
love Sonya Deville.
I think
she's awesome.
I think they're both fantastic. I think they're both really good, and a Tough Enough season doesn't get enough love because those two and Velveteen Dream came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a lot. There might have been even someone else, so I'm not thinking of that was in that season 2 that's around.
And none of them.
Oh,
won.
what's her name?
None
She's
of
at
them
NXT now. Chelsea Green.
Yeah,
She was in that too. She was like a late ad. So
but none of them won.
that doesn't
That's
matter.
what I'm saying. Who's the winner? They're not even there anymore.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like
Andy wasn't like Andy.
You know the reason why I love Mandy, how it started, right?
Yes, the Miz picked her. Yeah, I
Because
remember.
the Miz
I know.
and everything the Miz knows. The Miz gave us Daniel
Oh,
Bryan.
boy.
The Miz gave us Alex Riley. They didn't exist before the Miz. He's 3 for 3. So that's where it started.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3. Where's Alex Riley now? Saying it to nobody's face because he's irrelevant.
He was a star in the hit show Glow, motherfucker.
For one episode.
It doesn't matter.
One
It was the
episode.
best episode.
You know who's also on that multi times?
Yeah.
Brodus Clay.
You
And
know-
you know what?
yeah.
Nobody called this motherfucking mama. Nobody.
Because you didn't know
Nobody.
a number.
You know why? And Chavo Guerrero. And great. Chavo's
All right.
great.
No, you're not going to slander. Ooh, Chavo.
I love Chavo.
Dun, dun,
Chavo,
dun.
Chavo and Brodus Clay are more relevant ever than Alex Riley. The end.
Say
And
it to my face, bitch. You're
I
wrong.
just
Because you
did.
know who had a better song? Alex Riley. Say it to my face.
And guess what that
bitch.
matters in the fucking
It
peril
does
of
matter.
nothing.
You leave the varsity villain alone. We're going to a comeback because there ain't no stopping me. No. Oh, baby. You know I was fired up. This man is my lifeblood. I love Shelton Benjamin. He is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. That is legitimate. It's not a farce because that motherfucker has always been able to go. And brand split be damned. I don't even care. The connection to Lesnar, and like, I wish what Paul Heyman, the promo he cut on the live crowd, was on TV because I don't think people really understood how far back Shelty B and Brock go. Like, they're legitimate. Like,
Yeah.
they're boys. Like an OVW and all that. Like,
Well, they also went to the same school.
yes,
They were on
like
the same
it's
wrestling team.
across the board,
Yeah.
and it just makes so much sense that he would be someone to Brock. And when Brock's not on TV, I need Seth Rollins to be highlighted. What better man to highlight someone's moveset than Shelton Benjamin? This man came back to WWE. He didn't come back for himself. He came back because he wanted to have good matches in the company he loved. And they're not doing that. He's the guy who can go out there and just have good matches with everyone. He doesn't need to win that often. That's not why he's there. No one will care. Shelton Benjamin, his track record speaks for himself. He's a good worker in the ring. He makes everyone looks good. Perfect spot. Deserving of my comeback because there ain't no stopping him. And man, it was hard for me not to bring this up earlier. But I knew we had a lot, so I'm like, we're going to dumb it down. I'll keep
Please
to the
dumb
end.
it down.
But the best. You can't disagree. If he wasn't my comeback, he'd be yours. So.
That's true. Very true. My comeback goes to Bobby Big Time Lashley, who gets his second IC title reign. I was super excited because I wanted to see it happen a little bit longer. I like what they were doing with him. Total 180. I fucking hated when he started a year ago, and like what a difference 6 months makes now, almost a year. And I am totally in on the statuesque.
The
Almighty with fucking Zordon like Titan Chan and whatever else, Wizard of Bob, as somebody else said. Like, I'm all in. I got it.
Lashley.
Yeah,
Lashley.
I mean, Leo Rush does everything that I think a manager should do. It's awesome. I'm all in. The hype man, Leo Rush, as well as Bobby Lashley. You guys get my comeback. Let's go. It's Mania season. Let's fucking go.
Nestle, we get full credit for Bobby Lashley.
I think we
Because
do.
literally, when he came back, the first thing we both said was, get him a fucking manager and he can be good.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking destroyer. They tried the babyface bullshit. He had the great little mini feud with Reigns, which I thought was his only highlight, until they gave him Leo Rush, and then boom, the rest is history. Besides like a little like fall down, he has been one of the better parts of that show.
Absolutely.
And it continues.
Absolutely.
And this has been the most well done feud on Raw.
This is where we take a Barry Horowitz and pat ourselves on the
we
back.
deserve
right?
it. We deserve it. We're
Sorry.
such fucking losers.
Yeah, we are.
Let's
What a
finish.
fucking Mac.
It's time to finish.
All right. Anyway, it is the big finish. I don't think there's anything really advertised except for Kofi's hour-long promenade.
I mean, that's going to be SmackDown.
his odyssey.
Raw doesn't really have anything booked, right?
I'm
They'll
sure
book
there's
shit
something.
Saturday.
They'll
Like they
say
always do.
Saturday. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh boy, the coffee is pumping now because my head is. Woo!
All right. Anyway, I think that's everything.
Jobberknocker.com. Check out the fucking website, people. It's great. TJ and Brandon will keep you up to date on NXT and NXT UK. So look out for that there.
So Scottish.
Yeah.
I know that Matt is like,
It's because half the guys on the show are Scottish and they say NXT UK in their promos, and it's fucking great.
with their dipstick.
Yeah, I've actually missed the last 2 episodes, but that's why Brandon's the man.
Yes.
Because I feel like I watched it and I get the insight that I need and crave. Same with TJ, because I missed NXT last week. So check out their shit. They do a great job. You know the places to listen to the fucking podcast. You're listening now. They're all fucking listening. I'm not going to list them. Twitter at Jobberknocker, at Nestlemania, at JC of the JK, at DQ of the JK, at Ray of the JK, at Billy D2411, at Joe Pollock 47, at TJ of the JK, at The Real Deal B Cox. Follow us all. Tweeted us, twatted us, twitted us, whatever. Facebook Jobberknocker, Instagram Jobberknocker. We're everywhere you want to be on social media, podcasting apps, the World Wide Web, which celebrated its 30-year anniversary yesterday. Woo! And we have a 3-year coming up, apparently, you keep telling me, which I
Yes.
don't know how the fuck I've tolerated you for this long. But, baby, we are a couple weeks away from WrestleMania. Monday Night Raw in a couple weeks is in Boston for the Go Home show. I plan on being there. I'm fucking jacked up for Mania. Are you? Oh, my God. Orton Styles, let's go. Woo!
Josh, it just literally left the program, so I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. I don't know where the hell he went. So for Josh, this is Nestle saying we'll be back next week with more Jobberknockery.
Dun, 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 dun. You weren't getting away from that one.